Well, good afternoon, lovely ladies and gentlemen. Steve Collins coming to you from gorgeous, sunny San Antonio, Texas, the second most powerful, passionate, and purposeful coach and speaker in the mundo. Bet y'all didn't know I spoke Spanish. Sorry for the video being late in the day. This morning I was on a die-hard conversation on the phone on the way into the office this morning. No is not a four-letter word. I would simply like to address it through these lenses and the perspective. Most people on the path to high performance and success in their lives, success simply being uniquely and objectively defined by that particular person, simply meaning that it means different things to different people. Success to you may not be success to me and vice versa. Normally, the accepted definition of success would be achieving the objectives you've set out for yourself. So if you've set objectives out for yourself, things you intend to achieve or accomplishments that you intend to achieve, you have actually accomplished them. And this would be considered success. Most people on the path to performing at a high level of success have come to recognize a reality that is always overlooked, and that is this: your success is equally a direct reflection of what you say yes to and what you say no to. Now see, we know how to say yes to the proper things as a general rule of thumb. We know exactly how to say yes to the important things. Yes, I must work out if I'm going to be in great shape. Yes, I must make time for date night if I'm going to have a good marriage. Yes, I must invest in my children if we're going to have good relationships. Yes, I must lead generate for a minimum of 3 hours a day if I'm going to have a pipeline of income. Yes, I must manage my time. Yes, I must know what the most important activities are that I'm responsible for to succeed in my role. We know how to say yes. The challenge is most people have not yet learned the fine art of saying no. And for many, it feels like a four-letter word. No is not a four-letter word. No is just as critical to your success as saying yes is. So the question I leave with you today, and the question I intend to ask you today is, what must you learn to say no to that would allow you to say yes to the more important things? Well, see, in order to even have this conversation, you must have clarity on your priorities in life. Especially if you have a big heart and a servant's heart, you can find yourself giving the very best you can to lots of people. Hold up 1 minute. Is that Bernice? Is that Bernice? Girl, is that you out of San Francisco? If that's you, send me a couple of hearts. Miss you, Bernice. Hope you're doing good. Saying no to everything will help you get better at saying yes to the right things. You never want to say yes to the tyranny of the urgent at the cost of the important. Distinguishing your priorities gives you a compass, a true north of where your attention should go and who you should be listening to. In my world, it's God first, family second, business third. Knowing the important things that I must say yes to is 50% of the scale. The other 50% is knowing what to say no to. Now, I will tell you this, in my 49 years in this life on earth, and particularly the last 15 years that were marked by business success, I have become a master at saying no. The challenge with saying no is it feels like you're letting people down. When you are asked to do certain things, or asked to join certain things, or asked to participate with certain things, do you know to say yes to this committee is to say no to your son's football game? To say yes to this opportunity is to say no to the one you're currently responsible for. To say yes to this event at night is to say no to the family dinner. Do you follow what I'm saying? So the challenge that I want to present to you today is to ask yourself, what must I begin to say no to in what area of my life so that I'm saying yes to the right stuff? Never allowing the tyranny of what feels urgent to take precedence over what I know is most important. What must you say no to today? How good do you need to get at saying no so that you're saying yes to the most important stuff? Step number 1, know what the most important stuff is. Step number 2, get your priorities right. Step number 3, realize that you are saying no many times to the most important thing if you are saying yes to the thing that appears to be urgently demanding your attention. It's the reason why I created a video about 2 months ago called Yes, We Can Do Lunch in about 3 months, maybe. Distinguishing your priorities, knowing who you are responsible for, who you are responsible to, and being able to use the confines of your calendar, dictating the time you're going to invest in each one of those endeavors. In a highly productive life, what you're saying yes to means you're going to be saying no to just as much. I encourage you today to get comfortable saying no with a smile on your face. No, we can't do lunch. Nah, ain't going to be able to do the pick your brain thing. Nah, not going to be able to attend that event. No, not going to be able to participate in that. When you learn the art of saying no, you'll be able to give your focus, time, and attention to the things that are most important. Have a great day, guys.